Good morning, Jana. How are you today?
I'm good, Jack. How are you?
Oh God, I'm hanging in there. Did I tell you about my flight getting out of the wonderful world of El Paso?
No, you didn't. What happened?
The damn Blue Eagles were in town for a flight show. Shut the whole airport down. Weren't letting any flights in or out during the show.
Oh yeah.
It's the damnedest thing. The Blue Eagles are there same time every year, yet they still schedule flights. I noticed some flight officials walking by and talking to some other customers about the delays. Says there's nothing they can do about it. So I walk over to the guy and says to him, "Fuck you, that's bullshit." And then I tased his ass. Laid him right out. Sucker wasn't going down, so I gave him another charge on the side of his neck and dropped him good.
Wow. That's something, Jack.
Once he comes to, I tell him you can do something about it by not scheduling flights out of El Paso when the damn Blue Eagles come to town. Guy next to me says, "You know what, you've got a point. You're a really smart guy. Can I have your autograph?"
So did you give it to him?
Oh hell yes, I gave it to him. I signed it. Nice for you to meet me. Jack Shelton. Smartest SOB you'll ever meet. Oh man, he loved it. He got it in a frame back home hanging on his wall.
Wow. Already. That was pretty quick.
Well, what can I say? After I tased that guy and laid him out cold, everyone wanted my autograph. Then a buddy of mine was so impressed he called me up and wanted my advice on something that was on his mind.
Oh really?
Yeah, he says to me, "Jack, I've got a problem I know you can figure out for me." I told him to shoot. So he goes off and explains to me that his fiancée isn't going to take his name once they were married. She wants to hyphenate her name. I told him she should take your name or else you should just drop the bitch cold. I says to him, "You stand to lose quite a bit since your parents come from old money. How much do you think that's worth given you split everything with your parents?" I tell him don't bother, I already know of course. It's in the ballpark of $15 million, and if she's worth losing that much, by all means go on with it, but if not, I've got a taser in my back pocket you can use. But anyways, how are you?
Oh well, you know, I've been having these pains in my...
Say hey, did you get that email I just sent you? There's a PDF file in there I need you to print out for me, scan, and put in my user folder. I know you're busy, but this will only take a second. I appreciate it.
Okay, Jack, but...
So I've got to go out the wonderful world of Durham this week. Boys out there are a bunch of jackasses, real dumbasses I tell ya. Reminds me of the boys out in Colorado. Horror is doing it again to me. Cupcake is gonna have a fit when he sees this change order they tried to pass by me yesterday. He's gonna get knocked out of his socks when he sees this baby. NHS is not happy with them right now, and I wouldn't be either.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, them boys are running wild out there. It's a real mess. NHS isn't going to like this one bit at all. I was talking to Cupcake about them yesterday on our flight home once I called up an old buddy of mine in the control tower and told him to get us the hell out of here. So I asked Mike, "What are you going to do with them boys running all over you?" He says to me, "Well, you know, how we'll figure something out." I told him what he ought to do. Get out there and whoop some asses, that's what he should do. But anyways, I should see if Sarah needs anything.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. I think she's been looking for you. Besides, it's lunchtime.